Democratic Governor Phil Murphy declared on Saturday that he and the First Lady are allowing someone pursuing legal status to stay at their home. The governor a little vague on this, but the bold admission came at an event during a broader discussion about the policies of the new Trump administration.
Hey, yo, when I heard about this story, I thought it was fake. I thought it was just something going around online. I was like, ain't no way. There is no way that this politician is on camera, mic'd up, saying what he's saying, almost taunting people and authorities to come after him. Let me just back up and say, if it's your first time, welcome. Other than that, welcome back. We're going to take this story to New Jersey. We have Governor Phil Murphy admitting that he may be aiding and abetting, harboring a migrant that doesn't exactly have the right documentation. I really don't want to keep this one too long. If he can say things like this and get away with it, no investigation or nothing like that, I mean, it's just going to once again prove that politicians are above the law, government workers are above the law. Hopefully Tom Homan takes a look into this, but let's check it out.
Let me read a headline to you. Chicago leaders encourage residents to exercise their rights in resisting Trump's deportation policy.
For all these people that have gotten into the country illegally, what rights do they have? They have the rights of an American citizen. Good luck going over to Mexico where they're from and you thinking that you're entitled to the same rights. They are not American citizens. They do not have the Bill of Rights. They don't have the Constitution. They don't have any type of rights in this country. And it seems a lot of these people that are advocating for these illegals, that they just want to use and abuse them for cheap labor and who knows what else.
Let me read a headline to you. Chicago leaders encourage residents to exercise their rights in resisting Trump's deportation policies. The governor of New Jersey, Phil Murphy, basically admitted that he knew somebody that didn't have full documentation, that he was hiding over his garage.
Tammy and I were talking about, I don't want to get into too much detail, but there's someone in our broader universe whose immigration status is not yet at the point that they are trying to get it to. And we said, you know what, let's have her live at our house above our garage. And good luck to the feds coming in to try to get her.
ICE, Tom Homan, President Trump. This is an elected official. This is actually a governor of New Jersey speaking like this. And we've seen around the nation, a lot of these politicians have taken stances that they're willing to go to jail, some are saying, if it means that they will be able to protect these people. This man knows he's speaking in front of people. They have phones. He also knows that he's being recorded, speaking into a microphone, daring them. Do we live in a two-tiered government system still? Are these elites going to continue to circumvent the laws to do whatever they want to do? And he has this woman staying at his house above the garage. So he's getting labor out of her for probably next to nothing, I'm guessing. You know, I don't know for sure, but I'm guessing he's probably getting, you know, maybe her to clean the house, maybe take care of the grandkids, take care of his dogs. I don't know. Maybe her brothers and uncles come through and take care of the yard and the landscaping, and he wants to add an addition to his house. So now, you know, her husband could come in and he's a contractor and he got the workers and all that. Or we run the scenario, you know, and allegedly, all this is alleged, but you think that there's more nefarious activities at play here? We see from the southern border how many people have been trafficked, human trafficked, both adult women and kids. I don't know. I'm just saying. And this is a governor willing to defend this woman from being deported. I don't know. It just seems like it seems a little bit deeper. Earlier in this same interview, he was talking about how happy he was that New Jersey finally received a trans member to their government. You see, he's a weirdo, just like all those people. The LGBs, they cool. The TQIA plus all that, that's the weirdos. And that's where I wouldn't be surprised if this guy falls, okay? I'm not going to lie. Look at how his legs is crossed, all right? I don't see straight men cross their legs like that. And then old buddy got on some long red socks, yo. I don't know. He just seems like a governor where his priorities are not all in the right place. Recently, New Jersey amended their qualifications to becoming a teacher. You no longer have to pass a reading, writing, math test or anything like that. And in the words of the New Jersey government, that was to give more people an opportunity to become a teacher. So pretty much lower the standards to accept more dumb teachers, to dumbing down the kids. Yo, if this continues, New Jersey is never going to be able to be redeemed, all right? Because they're just going to keep on manufacturing the same type of idiots that are there. Let's shoot it over to Tom Homan and see what his response to this video was.
Your comment on all of that?
I think the governor's pretty foolish saying what he said, because I got note of it. Won't let it go. We'll look into it. And if he's knowingly harboring, concealing an illegal alien, that's a violation of Title 8 United States Code 1324. I would seek prosecution, or the secretary would seek prosecution.
I like Tom Homan. I think that he's going to get in there and do what he has to do. He served under 7 previous administrations. And look what they've done in what, 2 weeks? We're now entering week 3. Look at what they've done. So I hope that he really goes into, he says that he's going to go into there and prosecute him. I hope that he does. Maybe even impeach the governor. Because what kind of example are you setting to the populace if these elected officials are not only concealing illegals, but also advising their constituents to do the same, and even giving them step-by-step on how to handle ICE or the police when interrogated or anything along those lines? They're giving free advice, free game to all these illegals, like if they have the same rights that citizens have.
So maybe he's bluffing. If he's not, we'll deal with that. And as far as suing sanctuary cities, well, get in line, because the Trump administration is going to do that already. Sanctuary cities are sanctuaries for criminals.
Yep.
There's one example, right? If the young sanctuary cities in New York City, if they would have gave us over the killer of Laken Riley when he got arrested in New York City for endangering a child, he would have been in jail. And he would have never killed Laken Riley. Sanctuary cities are responsible for deaths of thousands of young children throughout my career. And we're going to sue him. We're going to hold him. And look, if he's got to go to the Supreme Court, that's what President Trump wanted to do. He will end sanctuary cities.
I think that that's what this administration is gearing up for. They're starting to put all these things in place. They know that a lot of these lawsuits are going to end up at the Supreme Court. But who knows if they'll even get that far? Because from what I heard, USAID was a lot of lawsuit money for a lot of these various people. And with all of that being halted, let's see if they're going to have the money for the fight. All right, I said I didn't want to keep this one too long. I appreciate you for sticking around this long in the video. If you enjoy the content over here, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and join in on the conversation with a comment. What do you think about this? Phil Murphy saying that he believes that all people that have come to America deserve a chance at freedom. And he has at least one woman known that is living above his garage that he refuses for ICE or anybody to come try to detain, almost taunting them because he believes that he is on the right side. Okay, these people are seeking refuge, seeking asylum from a tyrannical government in their countries of origin, and it would be evil of us as an American nation, being the #1 country in the world, to send this person back to suffering. She's already given and sacrificed so much to be here that he's willing to put his political office of governor on the line. You know, even if he ends up getting arrested, he'll go down as a martyr for her, along with any other person coming to America to seek a better life. Or do you think Tom Homan needs to go into New Jersey and clean house? All these sanctuary cities, all these sanctuary states, protecting these criminals, harboring these illegals, they're all breaking the law. And this guy willing to risk his political seat for what? A slave? A servant? A something else? I don't know, and I'm not accusing anybody of anything, okay? I'm just wondering, I'm just thinking out loud, okay? Allegedly, that could be taking place. Is that why he's willing to risk it all? Maybe he in love with this woman. Maybe he in love with Maria. You know, maybe she make that A1 guacamole. Hopefully, the Trump administration could start off by showing that it's no difference between civilians and politicians and quote-unquote elites, that we're all going to be judged under the same law, regardless of our status. And if he wants to be hiding a person, at least one person, and Tom Homan got word of it and he said that he's going to go do something, well, I want to see. He says prosecution. I wonder if it'll actually happen, though. For all too long, we've known politicians to get away with essentially whatever they want. Look at Joe Biden. He just pardoned his entire family, and they're probably going to get away with whatever they've done. Either way, I'm interested to know whatever you're thinking in the comments section. Till the next video, y'all be safe and stay wavy.
Repetition is the father of learning.